Hey everybody, this is Red Specs Gaming and welcome back to Minecraft Eternal. So today we're going to get into some random things around the base that need to be done, some cleanup and some other things. It'll help us in future things that we're going to be doing, so sit back, relax, and let's get started. Okay, so I've dug out a room here, which we're going to use as a mob grinder. So where we'll do our mob grinding, and you notice I've already got it all chiseled and ready to go, but I wanted to show you how quick and easy you could do that kind of thing, where you could dig stuff out really fast. So I've come down here, or how you can set up a room anyways. Show you another tool that's really cool. You come down here, and I've got this area I've already just kind of punched out. I just basically did like a 3x5 and just tack, 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 tack. Just did a bunch of that, kind of punching out the area. And you see this is a mess, right? Like there's holes in it, it's uneven, it's not great. But what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to make a replacement wand, a replacement scepter. So you've got two, you've got the standard, you've got the gentle. I like the standard for this. And it's basically some blue dye, some iron ingots, and some obsidian. Super easy. Take that. I broke my other one, which is why I don't have it already. And what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to say whatever's in your inventory, in the first slots in your inventory, what it's going to do is it's going to replace air blocks, it's going to replace anything that you want in a pattern that you want, right? So if I wanted to, this is the floor, and I wanted to fill this floor out. First things first, if you do shift click, I think, yeah, shift left click, you can choose the size, right? So let's say we wanted to go huge 9x9 room. And so shift click, and then I'm just going to, actually it wasn't even shift click. Sorry. You can do all kinds of them. Look at this. There's all kinds of shapes here. All right, anyways, now we're right click. We're going to right click here. Actually, let's right click here. You ready? Bam. And what it did is it replaced everything with what was there. And with that, and so what you got to be careful this is the next time that's going to be in there, because we use 64 stacks. So just make sure everything, the first things in your inventory are that. And actually what helps for this is if you take one of these bags, and let's say we put this bag on toggle auto pickup, then it pulls out anything that we grab. Gather everything picked up, and then you don't have to worry about that. And let's say we wanted to add, let's turn this into just a 3x3, because we can control that a little better. So we know it's going to be 1, 2, 3. If we click right here, wow, damn it, sorry, right click. If we come back, bam, 3x3, garbage truck going die outside. Now if we right click here, no, there, okay, yeah, I had to go up one. Bam, you see how it's filling in for you too? So you can really quickly build out a room and get it going like that, right? And so like we want to keep filling this in all the way here. Here's where the room is going to be. So let's fill this in. This is going to be our wall now. So if we just do like this, we do like this, we do like that. And it will go through. So be careful that you're not going through what might be below you. It also pops all those blocks out when it replaces it. So you know those exploding blocks in the nether? You could probably replace them and them not explode. So it's a really good tool for that, because you can quickly build you a room if you wanted based on that. And then we could probably pop that out right there with a hammer. And then, you know, just kind of go through and replace everything. And you can extend the room out if you wanted, just like this. And you're quickly building out a room that you could live in. So you can see how easy that is. And even like the ceiling becomes even easier, because let's say bam, 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 and we'll switch it to a 5x5, and you can see how we're just filling in the air blocks with what's in our inventory. And yeah, so there you go. That's how you could quickly build a room using these tools. So one of the things I've been running up against is dye. Not having enough flowers to make dye, not having enough whatever. And I've been making this dark fused quartz, which we're going to use in our build for our... The heck was that? no, in our build for the mob grinder, and I had to use a lot of Black Lotus to get this black dye, and I'm pretty much out of Black Lotus at this point. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend a minute or two, and we're gonna make dye seed, which you can see I started to make something here. But let me toss all that back in there real quick. I added a quartz seed, so we're now growing nether quartz over here. Right, yeah. I'm gonna put signs on these soon. And if you look, the nether quartz, it goes in this pattern, the quartz essence, and it becomes that. Becomes a nether quartz, or I think it becomes 4 nether quartz. But we're gonna make a dye seed, and that's a little different, so let's take a look at that real quick. So we want to make a dye seed. And if we're looking at that, that's this guy. He's a tier 2, so that's not too bad. Just some Prudentium. And he needs some dye clusters. He needs 4 dye clusters. So let's make those first. And that's going to need basically 4 black inks, 4 orange, well, dye, sorry. 4 orange dye, 4 cyan dye, and 4 magenta. And we need the orange, which hopefully we've got the flowers for that. Got something that we can make with the orange. Because I usually try and keep flowers. Let's do orange real quick and see if we see anything in there. Orange. What about flower? Flower. Don't actually have any orange flower. But we can make red and yellow maybe? And then we can mix it to make orange? Daisy? Is that a thing? Does that makes white, so that's not what we want. Sunflowers maybe? No? I wish there was a way to identify them all. I guess we could do hashtag. Maybe that's a way to do this. Give it a second. It takes forever. And it's got to search through everything. And I might have just locked up my game, so bear with me here. There it is. Flower. Okay, so if you do a hashtag, you can search within the descriptions, all the different descriptions. So we've got, what do you give us? We go with you. You're orange? Orange, perfect. Okay, so we'll go 1. And then we're going to get that hashtag out of there in a second, because that's going to kill us. 2. And then what were the other colors we needed? So if we do dye seed again, we'll put A on that so we can quit jumping back to it. Well, you got to click out of your box. That goes over here. You can see I was looking at greenhouse glass earlier, so we can get rid of that. That guy, we need magenta, because I think we had cyan and we had ink sacs. And magenta would be from any of these lilacs, and we might actually have enough. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do the dye clusters, I believe. 1, 2, okay, you guys got to go back up in there. Try that again. 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we've got that. And then to make the seed, we need a tier 2 crafting seed, which we go from a tier 1, which I think I have some tier 1 in there. And we have some Prudentium. That's nice. We've got the tier 2 crafting seed. And then we need 4 more Prudentium and that. And we should have everything we need then. If we put that in there. And bam. Dye seed. Nice. Okay, and so we're going to come over here. We get a dirt. Give me another dirt. I haven't found anything so far. I've looked around on any better soil to put on these. I think it just seems like most things are just the soil, just regular dirt. So we put that in there, and that will start cooking up dye essence. And what we can do with that is we're just going to store that. So I'm going to wait for this to give me a couple, because we're going to make a spot for it on the shelves. Because dye essence, if you look at it, is like wood essence in that you can choose the path you want to go with it. So if you go across the top like that, it's ink, or it's black dye. If you go in the middle, it's red. If you go in the bottom, it's purple. That way it's cyan. That way it's light gray. That way it's dark gray. And then you can do pink, and you can do all of them basically. There's a pattern for all of them. So you don't want to just auto craft this. So we'll take that real quick. We're going to go find a spot to put this. And we're going to store a big bunch of it. So let's do an upgrade real quick. I have one upgrade here, and we need a void as well. We probably need upgrade templates. As soon as it wants to cooperate. There we go. There's a template. Do we have enough to make that? Nope. We still have to make these things probably. And actually, I prefer the big ones because I'm going to use regular chests for those. Ooh. Are we out of oak wood planks? That's alright. You know how we solve that? Watch this. Bam. Take a stack of those. Oop. Throw them on the ground. Open this up. Probably went back into this bag because it picks everything up. Take a stack. That's that wood essence. Alright. We'll go there. Across the top. And that is oak. And now we have a stack of that. And we just chuck that in there. Bam. Bam. Plenty of oak planks now. Boy, that wood essence is awesome. Alright, back to the template. Take him. Take him. Now we've got some basic drawers. Make some templates out of them. 1, 2. We're out of sticks now. That's okay. We only need one of these because we're going to make a void upgrade so that we don't overflow our network. Same stuff applies. Bam. Okay, cool. Now we find a spot that we want to put the dye. And we'll throw the dye. Just come down here on the end. Put the dye stuff here. So let's upgrade this one on the end. He is now at 1024. I'm going to hold off on that. We don't think we need more than 1024, so we're going to save this upgrade for something else. But we're definitely going to void it. And then we're going to tell it to store dye essence here. Boom. So that's where our dye essence will go. And now we just got to get it back into the network. So we need some item conduit. Got one. We probably need to make some more of that. Let's see. Because that's our last one. Item conduit. Alright, we're good. Now we got more. Alright, and then we're going to come from him. And all we're going to do is connect straight downward. We're going to just put it straight down. If it'll connect. Sometimes you'll find that you get these weird thing where it doesn't want to connect to that. But you just have to fight with it, pretty much. Something to do with the cloches. We're going to seal off that thing there, because we don't want that connection. We're going to come straight down. Don't want that connection, and we don't want that connection. So we'll just get rid of that one manually. And we'll come straight down again. And just connect right on over to that. And let's get rid of this connection and that connection. There we go. So now this should be pulling when we tell it. Always active. This should be emptying out dye essence as it comes and going into the network. So if we look at dye essence now, yep, we got 14 now. In a minute it should go up to a larger number. As soon as this gets done growing, give it a second. Just want to see it go there. Boom. And now we are at, come on, don't make a liar out of me. Should be more than that. Where are you at? Still in this chest? Sometimes things are a little slow to import to the network. That should be coming all the way down here, connecting up here, going... You're not in there, are you? You're not in there. Should be going into this. Why is that only 14? Oh, you know what? It got disconnected right here. But it's not really disconnected. That's weird. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get these weird behaviors, and you just gotta fight with it. Why it does this, I don't know. What I usually do is I'll pop it off. I'll try to reconnect it. Oh, you know what? It got disconnected because this thing got rotated. See? That's why. Careful with your Yeta wrench, guys. So, bam. That's not the connection I want. Thanks. No. I want this connection here, please. Okay. Why you no be friendly? Why you do me this way? Okay. So I did a little more research, And what I found out is that cloches actually are always trying to push items out of that port. So you don't even need anything that can pull out of the port. You just stick a chest right in front of it, and it'll just put everything into that chest. And so in light of that information, I redid the way that this is set up back here by basically setting all of my autocrafters or chests directly in front of that port. That cuts down on one less item conduit per that we need per cloche, so that's a little bit of savings there. And so you see these can go directly, they'll push directly into here. It'll create, like in this case, it's creating obsidian, and then that will push out, and all of these push out into this and go down into this chest down here, and this chest is always unloading stuff into the network. What I want to do is I want to do one more upgrade on this, because this guy right now, he's importing to the network. He doesn't have a speed upgrade on him though, so we're gonna make a stack upgrade. That's what we're gonna do. So if we look at the stack upgrade, that's this guy, simple storage network. We already have one. If we open that up and we stick that there, you'll notice it takes entire stacks at a time now. So bam. It'll take that stack, and then it'll take the whole next stack, and then it'll take the whole next stack. So this will catch up here pretty quick, and then it'll just start taking everything out immediately as it goes in here. So that should be good. So yeah, so that's it's a much cleaner setup back here now than it was. And it doesn't hurt that it looks kind of neat behind it too, with the auto crafters right up against the glass. So there you go. Okay, so I did say I was going to put signs on these so we knew what they were going forward. So I'm going to show you. These are Bibliocraft fancy signs, and you make those by going, just type in fancy sign, and you'll see them show up down here. And basically, depending on, you know, what kind of wood you want to use, let's just look at the spruce one, for example. You would make a regular sign. You would make a spruce wood label, which is just a bunch of slabs. All right? And then you would mix that with some paper, and then you get the spruce fancy sign. And the reason I like these for this kind of usage, like, you know, see, I'll use a lot of regular signs for normal stuff, but for these, I like these for this kind of usage, because you can go in here, you do shift click in here, and so this should be our die here, and you've got multiple lines. You know, you could type things in here. So if we came up here to this line and we did die, and let's just say, let's make it bigger. Let's go text scale 2 times, and we say die, and then let's try and center it as much as we can right there. And then the reason I really like these is we take one of these die essences and we drop it in there, and now it shows. And now we can see exactly what's in there really quickly and really easily. So we can do the same thing here. Shift click on this guy, first line, 2 times scale. We're looking at quartz. So we do quartz. I think we're going to take him down 1 line, actually. Take him down here, 2 times scale. It's kind of hard to see the lines, but that's okay. Quartz, and we'll center him as much as we can. And then we put that guy there. And boom. And now you can see we're starting to have a nice little label system, so we know what's in what and everything. So I'm going to finish putting these in, and then we'll move on. Okay, so this process over here is super slow. I don't mind telling you. If you click in here and you see you can sell, and now you're waiting for it to fill back up. I want it to be faster than that. So we need an upgrade for the item conduit. But to get that upgrade, what we need to do is get some electrical steel. And to get electrical steel, we're going to need an induction smelter. So we're going to make an induction smelter, this guy here. And to make him, we need to do an Invar gear, some copper gears, and a machine frame. The machine frame we should be able to handle. Let me go back to that and put an A on that guy real quick. A, now he's over here. Now if we click him, this guy needs a tin gear. Let's make 1, 2 of those, put those in there. And then we'll go back here, and we do this again. Now we have the machine frame. We'll go back here. We need Invar. And we need a redstone, whatever that thing is, redstone reception. That's not a problem. But Invar's a problem. What is Invar made out of? Invar is... where is his alloying? He is molten iron and molten nickel. That's actually not a problem at all. We can do that without a problem. So let's go you. We'll do 3 of these, and then we'll do 1 of these. And we'll throw that in here real quick. We'll give it the old bottle. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. Done and done. I'm not sure what the exact mix is, but it might probably have a little bit of leftover something. And so we've got Invar and we've got nickel, so we need to add some more, add another couple of these. I want to even this out if I can. So if I go you, let's get more iron in there. Hurry up. So now it's pure Invar. Good. Okay, so now let's get that out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we got the time in the bottle. Not a big deal. How slow is that? Yeah, you've got to be sped up too. There we go. And now bam, 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 bam. Alright, so now we've got the Invar in the network. So we go back to this guy. Click him. Make that. Put that in there. Now we have an induction smelter. We're missing something. What am I missing? Oh, I need copper gears too. Okay, no problem. 1, 2. Done. Now we've got an induction smelter. Done. Let's go hook him up real quick. We'll put him under the alloy smelter. Put him right here. Bam. Let's tell this guy that we have down here induction smelter. There we go. And then let's hook up to him. Looks like he's already hooked up. Let's make sure that he is just insert, no extract. He's good to go. He has power. Alright, now on the way to figure out how to make this stuff, I already ground up some steel. So I should have steel blend? Is that what it... I think that should be okay. And then we have silicon, which, by the way, we have added, because of this, I added another seed over here. A silicon seed. Wasn't too hard to get to, if you look. Silicon seed, you make a silicon, which you get from cooking. I think we've done it before, but you cook some quartz. You grind up quartz and then cook it and you get silicon. And then the seed looks like this. It's just a tier 2 with prudentium and silicon, and then you get the seed. And so we're growing that, and I have that now over here on the wall. Don't forget your void upgrade, otherwise you'll overflow your network. So we should have plenty of silicon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave the rest in there. Chuck that in there. Chuck. What do we do? This? Yeah, okay. I don't know what that was for, but yeah. And then we can speed this guy up. Boom, boom. Not gonna do too much because that usually drains their power off quicker. If we do too much, it's not doing too bad. Let's do a third. Still doing okay. Let's do a fourth. All right, that's starting to work now, as you can see. Where are they going? They're cooking. Where are they going? Anybody know? Anybody know? Oh, they're ending up over here. That's weird. Okay, so he must be automatically outputting to that side. Yeah, he is. So if you do your configuration, we want this to be nothing. What is this? So it should just stay in there now. That's weird that it was going in there. But I guess that is an inventory, right? Let's give this more. Bam, bam, bam. Give me the last one, please. Thank you. Alright, so now we have 10 electrical steel. And now we should be able to make this guy. If we throw that up in there. And we go, add Ender IO. And then speed. We want this right here, the extract. Probably the extract speed upgrade. So we take that, and then we have regular iron and redstone, and boom, now we have one of those. And now we should be able to come over here to this guy, and we put on this one right here. We may have to dig down, which is going to be a problem because there's water underneath us. But that's okay. Just enough for me to get to that. And then we do the extract speed upgrade in there like that. And then we can put that back there. Nope, that's not right. It's not right at all. We should have had tiles for this. Alright, and then we go here. Put that back. Now, when we do sell, it's a little faster. It's better than it was. Sell. Wonder if we can speed that up anymore. Or if that's the fastest it has. This should be just insert. That's a filter. That's just for extract. Max speed upgrades is 15. Max speed ground. Can you put more than one in there? Is that a thing? Can we do that? More than one of them? Let's see. Upgrade. What are we missing? We're missing more electrical steel. Okay, let me make a couple more of these and I'll be back. Alright, so we've got 5 more of them. Let's see what happens. Can I get to that? No. This is always a problem. Trying to get... No, that's not what I want either. Sigh. You guys are probably like, this idiot. Alright, so let's try this again. We'll go here so we can get to it. There. What happens if I put another one on there? Oh, they do stack. Okay, let's put all 6 of them there then. So we've got 6 total on that guy. Now let's see what happens. Sell. That's pretty quick, to be honest. Are we out? Yeah, we're out. Okay, so I can live with that speed. We could probably add more later once if we need to. I would like it to be like almost instantaneous. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a few more. What would it say? 15 is the max. We got 6 in there, so I need to make 9 more. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so we got to get a bunch more of this to fill the box back up with. I've got my 9 more in my inventory. How many is that? Well, we'll keep going. Yep, and I think I've decided I'm going to change this crop to tea leaf, I think it is, or whatever the initial thing is. I have to kill the game and restart it to see what the initial thing is. I was mistaken thinking it was agave, but it seems like it comes open to tea leaf. So we fill this guy up. Alright, let's break this again right here. Like we've been doing. Get in there. We're going to put max 15 in there. Put that back. And now let's see how this is. Sell. It's not as quick. I would like it to be instantaneous, but you know what? At least I can just wait a beat. So there you go. I guess it just depends on what's going on with the ticks. That is pretty quick though. So we can build up a bunch of emeralds this way now. So that's really cool. So that said, I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, so before I go make the templates, the upgrade templates, I just wanted to show you I had something like 5,600 agave in that box. I sold it all. I got 3 and a single for that much. So it's not a bad way to make some emeralds. So if you need emeralds, there you go. Use the shipping bin. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point for this episode. We got everything in. We're ready to rock and roll on some of these items and ready to get into building us a mob grinder next time. So hope you're excited for that. I am. If you enjoyed this episode, do me a favor, hit the like button down there. And if you want to see more like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, come on out, see us at Red Specs Gaming. I'm sorry, at Twitch TV/Red Specs Gaming. And we stream 5 nights a week. So hope to see you there, and I hope everyone is having a great day. And I'll talk